Hi everybody, PixsiStixs here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a minute since we've recorded, but that's okay. We've made some upgrades in that minute. Face cam, clearly, new mic. So that's happening. We also made affiliate on Twitch, which is super cool. I have been doing a lot of Twitch streaming, if not a lot of YouTube video making. I am going to try and change that. I promise you nothing, but I'm gonna try. That is the one thing I will promise you is I'm going to try. Anyway, I built a house on The Sims, and I really want to share my speed build with you and just talk a little bit, see how it goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and start that, and you know, we'll chit chat while we do it. So this house is a house in the eco lifestyle world of Evergreen Harbor. It is Canal Corner. I decided that I wanted to renovate this lot for my sim save file that I am working on building, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I had a really fun time with this lot, recording this lot. I just was feeling it that day. I wanted it to keep the same theme as the rest of the world. I wanted it to look like it belonged in Evergreen Harbor. I think I did a pretty okay job of sticking with the essence of the original house while making it new and making it better. We've been real lucky lately, okay? We got real spoiled when it came to the builds in Snowy Escape. Super spoiled. I mean, those simmers making those homes for us, I have not felt the need to renovate a single one because they're gorgeous. The new expansion, same thing. Super excited about that. But, you know, Eco Lifestyle was still in the EA is building it phases. So I hope they keep up with the trend of letting simmers build. But, you know, if they don't, I will be here to renovate it, as will many simmers, I'm sure. And I'm sure there's people who've renovated the ones from Snowy Escape as well. I just felt like this home needed a little bit of help. It was a starter home to begin with. It is no longer a starter home after this. I have no idea how much it costs. I didn't give myself a budget. As a matter of fact, at a certain point, I'm pretty sure you're going to see my money jump up from 19,000 to like 99 million, because I was just building. I had a couple sets of Sims in mind, and I was just going with it. Also, we were doing a Pride stream, and I wanted to build a house with a pride flag and a rainbow door, so I did. You don't see it yet, but once I get to the point where I'm putting doors on the inside, I do use a rainbow door in the smaller of the two bedrooms, which I do end up decorating for a teenager. My thoughts for this house were that there was a family of 3 living here, mom, dad, teenager, you know, and I just kind of ran with that. I wanted to extend this house so that it could fit a second bedroom, because originally this house is a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and I felt like that was a waste of space. The bedroom was bigger than it needed to be. There's that rainbow door. The bedroom was a little bit bigger than it needed to be, and the bathroom was much larger than it needed to be. I also am super used to like very tiny bathrooms that like they have a shower tub combo, they have a sink and a toilet, and you're lucky if the sink has something underneath it for storage. So I have a tendency to build my bathrooms like that. You won't see me do any bathrooms. I did cut those out because this video just got ridiculously long, and I was like, do we need to see the bathrooms? Is that necessary? I don't think so. That's why I did them last. You will see me do most everything else. I do cut out like scrolling through the build by mode quite a bit, that build by catalog. Yes. Also, I love this green. I love this green on this house. I feel like it goes so well with the rest of the neighborhood. This house was feeling so very beige. I also wanted a I forgot I did this cute little like skylight. I think it's cute. I like it. I like skylights, especially because I think that's the kitchen, if I remember correctly, and skylights and kitchens are like one of my favorite things to do. And I knew I wanted to put the kitchen in that cutout. I did do the outside of this house first, and I love the way the green looks with the sunflowers and the rest of the neighborhood. I do have this neighborhood upgraded to be like super eco-friendly and super pretty. So I was kind of going with that vibes, and I did want to continue making sure it matched the rest of the neighborhood. I think I did a pretty good job of it. It still feels very much like it belongs while feeling very fresh and very new. Basically, it got a new coat of paint on the outside, and I like it. yeah, I have had so much fun building lately. I haven't posted very many YouTube videos because like I said, I've kind of gone through it a little bit. And I wanted to upgrade. I received some feedback on a previous video that made me realize that I needed to step away for a minute. I needed to upgrade some of my equipment and make things a little better. It's not perfect yet. I know for a fact that right now you are listening to this mic cut in and out, and it's like an instant like cut off. I'm aware of that. I have not figured out how to fix it yet. I will work on that, and hopefully by the next video that'll be something I have fixed, but I really wanted to get this out there today because I was feeling that motivation. And sometimes when you're feeling that motivation, the best thing to do is just go with it. So I was feeling it today. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put my makeup on, I'm gonna do this video, and I did it. And I'm here and I'm proud of myself, and that is what is important. We're really big on my Twitch stream about self-care, and that's sometimes self-care is just recognizing when you have motivation and recognizing that when that motivation hits, you just need to go with it, even if it's not 100%. And I will be the first to admit that I'm not 100% right now. My mic has some issues I got to work out. I got to do something a little bit about the lighting in my bedroom. I'm not used to using my webcam in here. Last time I recorded a video, I was sitting in my bed, looking at my computer, sitting on a dining room table while I was playing. I didn't have a desk. I didn't have a room for a desk. I didn't have a chair. There was a lot that was going on, and I was using this tiny little mic to record all of my videos with my headset. And while this mic, it worked, I realized very quickly the audio quality wasn't amazing, and then it was pointed out to me that it wasn't great, and I was like, you know what, you're right, I'm gonna fix it. So I did. Yes, I still have the audio issues, but I think we've made an upgrade. I think we're doing much better, and dear God, as expensive as this mic is, it better be doing better. I actually got a screaming deal on Facebook for it, so I didn't pay a ton, but I now have in my possession a fabulous Yeti Anniversary Edition, which I absolutely adore and absolutely love. I also have a nice boom arm for it. I think we're doing good. My stream can tell you it has been a serious upgrade, and if you watch my streams, you know it's been considerably better. And the fact that we moved helps immensely. Obviously, I have room now. I have a bedroom now, which I didn't have before. I was in my living room. My living room was my bedroom at the time, and we've now moved to a much bigger place. And even since I moved, I have moved again. Part of the reason that my lighting is kind of meh is I was in the living room, and now I'm not, and I haven't quite figured out how to make the lighting work, because if I turn the ring light on the camera, your glasses glare. I need contacts. Anyway, I realize I'm completely ignoring the house, and I apologize for that, but sometimes I just want to chit chat. I had a really good time building this house though. Like, I had so much fun with the outside and just making it look like green and pretty, and all I knew about the yard itself is I want a hot tub. I have not yet put it in the back. You'll see me put it in there eventually. That was all I knew. I wanted a hot tub because I never put hot tubs in my builds. I forget they exist. And I was like, you know what? It's actually kind of realistic for like a suburban place that doesn't necessarily have a pool, but has enough room for it to have a little hot tub in the yard. So I wanted that. Like, that was on my list of, I want that. I want that, and I want a built-in grill, like with countertops. I don't know why. I have no clue, but it just seemed like the thing to do. I don't typically go that in depth when I do the decoration for my backyards. I never know what to put in them. I don't know about you guys, but I literally have never got any idea what to do with backyards. I think it comes from the fact that I have never had my own backyard. I mean, I've lived in places with backyards. My grandmother's house had a backyard when I lived there, but we never did anything in it, really. I mean, I got married in it, so I guess we did do some things in it. But I don't know. It's been so long since I've had a usable backyard. My place now has a tiny little like backyard. It's a tiny little yard, fenced in concrete. There's nothing to it. So I do have one now, but I wouldn't know what to do with it now. I know I want fairy lights. Like if you asked me what I wanted to do with my backyard now, I would tell you I want fairy lights. I never spend any time out there, but that's what I want. Which actually this backyard does get some fairy lights at some point, because I said, you know what, my dream backyard has fairy lights. I don't know why, I just think they're pretty and I like them, so I did it. I had a really good time with that. Also, I love this little mailbox from Snowy Escape. I think it is the cutest. I think my other favorite mailbox is probably the one from Nifty Knitting, because I think it's super cute. I like to use it for little old lady houses. I didn't want to use it for this one because I wanted something like on the door and on the porch. But I do like using it for the little Nifty Knitting one for little old lady houses, because I think they're super cute. I haven't used it in a while because I keep making, when I got Nifty Knitting, I kept making houses that were not houses, they were apartments. I kept renovating apartments. I love renovating apartments. So the fact that I actually built a house is kind of rare for me. Also, can I just sing the praises of Dream Home Decorator? Can I just for a second? Because, also it's Pride Month, so rainbows. Sorry, anyway, Dream Home Decorator, that is the pack for me. I swear if EA had come into my mind and said, what kind of pack should we make for Pixie? Dream Home Decorator is it. I love the clutter. Oh my goodness. Like, yes, sectionals. Yes, bunk beds. Love them. Amazing. But the clutter. I love clutter. Oh my God, clutter is like 99% of what I use in The Sims. Like, my houses are expensive because I will clutter them everywhere. I like my houses to look lived in, and I never feel like they look lived in unless they have just everywhere clutter. And I had a really good time cluttering this house using Dream Home Decorator. I just love it. The shoes and the boxes, and it's all so realistic, and I love it so much. And I'm just gonna keep saying how much I love it because I'm really excited about the direction that the Sims team is going lately. Look, I'm not super excited. I'm gonna get a little bit of hate from this. I'm not super excited for the new pack. However, despite the fact that I'm not excited for the farming aspect of it, I am kind of excited for the build items. There's a couple gameplay items that I think would be super cool, but the build items that we have seen so far, I am blown away by. I'm always blown away by the build items in the Sims games. There is just the art team in this game. Y'all are the real MVPs, okay? I adore the build items that I've seen so far. I think that's why I like Dream Home Decorator so much, is it just fits so well, and I think it's so pretty and so functional. That's my other thing about it. I love how functional everything is. Yes, it's nice. Yes, it's pretty, but it feels real. It feels like something that I would like in my home. It feels like I could go to IKEA and buy it. And like, I don't know if you've ever been to IKEA, but I love IKEA. My husband and I will just go to IKEA in Burbank occasionally just to go. So like, I feel like a lot of the stuff in the newer packs recently has been stuff that I feel like I could have found at IKEA, that I could find and have in my house and enjoy having. So I'm really pleased. I also am really pleased with the feeling that I'm getting that we're being listened to. I don't know about you guys, but I know for me, I like feeling like EA is, maybe not EA per se, but the Sims team, they're listening to us. Finally. And I love that. I mean, this house, I felt like I had to go in and renovate, but I didn't feel like that with any of the Snowy Escape houses. And it was because they were letting Simmers do the building. And I feel like they're listening to that. I mean, we're getting a farming pack and people have been screaming about farming for how long? I do feel like we're being listened to, and I truly, truly enjoy it. And I'm just so happy. I'm just so glad that they're listening to us. I love it. I can't get over it. So it pleases me greatly, and I have not been so excited about The Sims in a very long time as I am right now. We've got some really amazing things coming up, and I'm just looking forward to it so much, and I love how much they're working with Simmers. I love how much they are listening to us and working with us and really just giving us this amazing content. I know a lot of people complain and whine and this and the Sims team doesn't listen. I think it's the exact opposite. The Sims team is listening and I love it. I feel like they've stepped their game up lately and I am so here for it. I can't get enough of it. And I was skeptical for a minute. I'm not gonna lie to you. There was a minute a few expansion packs ago where I was like, is this gonna keep going? Like, are we about to lose a franchise? Especially when Paralives came out and everybody was like, these are things we've been asking for, like the previews for Paralives. If you haven't seen the previews for Paralives, you should seriously look into it, because there are just some absolutely amazing things that they are promising that, I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand why we don't have in The Sims. And I think I'm not the only one who feels that way. And I was worried about the direction The Sims was going, especially when that came out. And now I'm not so sure I'm worried anymore. I know I haven't done a lot of talking about the house, but like, I would just like to say that the only reason there is pet stuff in this house is because I saw that bed that you saw me changing colors of, and I was like, I want a Dalmatian. And then it wouldn't fit there, and I was like, I bet a cat tree would fit here. What if they have a Dalmatian and a cat? So they have a Dalmatian and a cat, because I thought it was super cute. I end up finding a spot for the little bed, and like, I feel like the cat tree right by that window is very realistic. My cat tree is, I have a window here and my cat tree is here. I mean, it's a little further over, but it is eventually getting moved back in front of the window because my cats just love the window, and that's just a cat thing, I think. So I had this clutter, all the clutter. I know some of this is base game, and then I think those plants are eco lifestyle, and obviously like the little like treat jars are from the cats and dogs. I was like, what is the name of that expansion? Cats and dogs. The shoes, also the shoe clutter. I adore the shoe clutter. The one problem I have with the shoe clutter is, you remember the old shoe rack that we have? When we got Snowy Escape, that shoe rack also got the functionality of telling your Sims to take shoes off if you wanted them to. I wish that shoe clutter had the same functionality. It's something we have in the base game. It's not just something Snowy Escape has. I wish that shoe clutter had the same functionality as the shoe rack does, because otherwise I have to put the shoe rack, which I don't like, or I have to put the little sign and hide it somewhere because I don't want the sign visible. So that is the one complaint I have about some of the clutter in this pack. But other than that, I kind of love it. I also wanted this entertainment center here. I struggled with this entertainment center. I cannot tell you how much I cut out right here of me trying to figure out an entertainment center with this modular unit. And I ended up giving up on it. I wanted one. I was like, I want to use an entertainment center, but the modular units are a little tricky, and when I was doing this, I was not the greatest at using. I'm still not the greatest at using them. That's still a thing. I had a hard time with it. I had a hard time. This swatch on this sofa, though, it's so pretty. I love it so much. I don't use it in this build, but I don't use it in this build because I cannot tell you how many times I have used it in other builds. So many times, because I love that purple swatch. I don't know what it is. I love that purple swatch, and I really love this wood tone. I want more of this wood tone, like this like chocolatey colored. Oh, I love it. Love it. I want this wood tone in my house. I want all of it. If we could get more of that wood tone, that would make me so happy. There's a couple things from some of the newer packs that do have that wood tone, and I use it so much. I use it all the time. I can't even like begin to tell you how many times I have used that wood tone, and I like seek it out. I'm like, I don't even care if I like the rest of the swatch. If it's got that wood tone on it, it is for me. It is perfect. And I've truly enjoyed using it quite a bit. I also really like the cream color on this. I don't even know where this stand came from. I'm looking at it right now and I have no idea what pack that stand came from, but I know I love it. Oh, I do know where that came from. That's when they, okay, this is the Sims team listening to us again. That came from the base game update that the CC creators made stuff for. And yes, absolutely. Give me more, EA. Give me all of it, because I can't get enough of it. It's so pretty, and it's, ooh, I'm down. I love it. Let's just keep doing it. I also went very green in this living room. I just realized I don't stay green for the house. As a matter of fact, I think upstairs there's an orange room, and then obviously the room with the rainbow door is very colorful and all over the place. But I liked the green in the living room because it kind of like tied in the rest of the house. I also put pictures everywhere, and I went in my screenshots in a little bit. You'll see I took some pictures of the family itself, and I just love it. I love it. It's amazing. I am all about it. I really enjoyed making this house. I have not recorded it all, unfortunately, but I have been building so much lately. I really should record more of it. But again, you know, you do what you gotta when you've got the motivation, and I haven't had the motivation to hit record, because I know if I hit record, I'm gonna need to make a video, and I am trying to fix that about myself. I want to make videos. I really enjoy them. But I don't know about you guys, but I hit a point where I went, do I have what it takes to do this? Like, do I have this in me? Am I even okay at it? And I think that's a hurdle I'm coming past, and I am working on, because I think I'm okay. Obviously I'm new. Obviously there's some challenges. There's some mic issues to fix, you know? But I think I'm working past that to make it better. Okay, can we talk about that stove? Can we talk about that? Because it's just, I love it. I love having that cooktop, and it's separate from the oven, and I love it. And I didn't use the swatch here because it didn't go with the rest of the house, but it has this rose gold swatch that I think is just gorgeous. And I want to build something very pink. You know what's funny is pink is not my favorite color, which I know my hair is pink. I'm aware. I have started to use pink more often lately. I have started to like pink more often lately. Purple is my favorite color. It's not even pink. I don't even like pink that much, but I did for this build. I decided I liked it or not this build. I've decided I like it for builds in general, and I want to take the pink swatch of that stove and I want to make a build based on it. And I think I'm going to soon. And when I do, I promise I will record that build, because I am going to have a lot of fun with it. But yeah, pink. Who would have thought? Anyone who knows me knows that pink has never been my go-to, and suddenly it is. Also, I wanted to use this dark bluish gray wall. I'm worried. I feel like it made the kitchen feel smaller than it is, but I'm kind of okay with it. I don't know. Let me know how you feel, because I was on the fence about it. Like, I cut out a lot of changing that wallpaper to be different. I cut out a lot of that. So yeah, let me know if you like it. Let me know how you feel about it, because I know how I feel about it, and it's conflicted. I feel conflicted about it. I don't know how I feel about it. If you like it, please let me know, because some validation that I did not just make my kitchen tinier, because I changed it off camera 3 or 4 times too, and finally did settle on it. It is what is on the gallery. Okay. I did settle on that wallpaper. I also really wanted to use those sunflowers, and I don't know if I actually managed to sneak them into this build or not. Also, that's the supernatural wallpaper, and oh my god, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love it. It's beautiful. We're going upstairs now, and took a leaf out of Simsy's book and decided that putting an office in the upstairs made sense. I didn't have anywhere else for a computer, and computers are so necessary. And I've noticed when I watch her builds, she likes to do like these little mini offices on the landings. And I was like, you know what? I'm doing it. I don't usually, but I'm doing it. I hope it didn't turn out funny or weird, but I kind of like the way it looked. And I loved using this furniture from Snowy Escape because it comes in that swatch I like. It's that brown swatch, that chocolate brown swatch that I just think is gorgeous, and I want all of it. I wish we could have that swatch on all the furniture. I would have it all that way. I also added this corkboard here because I loved the idea of like one of the Sims like having pen pals and stuff and like liking to travel. I also end up putting some Star Wars figurines like in the bookshelf because I was like, someone's a nerd. Someone here is a nerd. Someone likes Star Wars, and I'm doing it. So I did. I don't know. I really had a good time with it. I also put these snow globes all over the place because I like the idea of whoever's living here. Like, they've lived here a long time and they collect these things and they have these knickknacks all over the place. And I adore that kind of thing. I'm not going to show it to you because the shelf is really gross and messy. But even in real life, I'm like that. Like my end table on my side of the bed back there, knickknacks like crazy, like all over the place because I just love that kind of thing, which is part of why my builds always have as much clutter as they do. I just truly adore that. And it just makes me happy. That's all it is it just makes me happy. Clutter makes me happy. I really wanted to put something here, and I'm not sold on that painting. Like, I'm looking at the speed build now and I'm going, I'm not sold on it. I'll probably, when I go in and put this into my save file, I will probably change that over. We are working on the parents' room now. I wanted to do a built-in closet for both rooms. I'm not sure how usable they are. I like to make sure my builds are usable, and I'm not sure how usable this is because of like the archway and the wall, but I wanted a built-in closet here. The whole room is based off of that bed swatch. I don't know why. I was just like, I want an orange and red toned bedroom, and I did it. And I don't know how well it fits with the rest of the house, but I'm kind of okay with it. I kind of really like it. Like, I really truly do like all of it. I don't know. So I just went with it. I was like, red and orange, sure, let's do this. I think I put an orange or a reddish orange accent wall, and I end up putting these reddy orange curtains and then a white curtain on the accent wall because I felt like it blended, and I didn't want it to blend. It looked weird. And then like this little chair over here, I did go with a black and white chair because I was like, maybe we don't need a red chair on top of it all. Also, I really like that mirror. I think that mirror is from Eco Lifestyle, and these paintings tied the whole thing together. I was a little concerned at first, and then I saw those paintings because I was like, I need something on this wall, and it just I feel like those paintings just really tie the whole thing together. And I put these two rugs next to each other. You can see the seam. You can. I know you can. But I felt like it looked like a one big rug, and that was what mattered to me. So this is the teenagers' room. I made this room. I didn't really have a boy or a girl in mind. I think I'm pretty sure the teen that is living in this house is a trans teen. And I believe she's a trans teen. I just kind of was like, I like this door. I like this bed. Let's see if we can make it all work. I ended up using this one from this little like entertainment center. I also wanted a gamer. That was the other thing. I wanted a gaming computer. That's the closest we have to a gaming computer, so that's the one we went to. I wanted a gaming computer. I wanted a video gaming system in here. I wanted a little place to sit. That was really important to me, despite how small this room is. The room is very small, but I really wanted that kind of space in here. And it does have room to hang out. Like, I'm pretty sure I put in some cushions that you can sit on. It has that little chair. They can sit at the desk. Obviously, Sims can now relax on the bed. So there's some room for like friends over, sit and play your video games. I had a good time with it. I just had a good time in general. I did have a very hard time with the wallpaper for this room. I cut out so much searching for wallpaper. I had no idea what I wanted to do wallpaper wise because I got all these posters in here and I was like, I don't want the walls to stay white. So I forget what, I don't even remember. I played with that wallpaper so much, I don't even remember what color it is because I changed it so many times. Also, I am really sad. I wanted to use that green mirror and it is so tall and you can't lower mirrors and I'm sad about it and I demand a change. I don't demand anything. I just would really like it. I have a CC mirror that lowers and raises, but I don't use CC in my builds that go on the gallery because I don't want to have to deal with it. But I just want it to go up and down. I don't think I'm asking for a lot. I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I am asking for a lot. Who knows? Oh, I go with this teal color. I think this teal color is pretty. And then I just clutter it up with like a ton of posters. Like I feel like this is the kind of teenager that I was where I had posters all over my room and I really liked it. Anyway, I think we're getting pretty close to the end here. We should be hitting screenshots pretty soon. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you've liked what you've watched, please hit the like button, hit the bell icon. You'll be notified every time that I post. And I really appreciate all of your support and your help. I do stream on Twitch on the weekends and I will be trying to stream more. So anyway, with that being said, bye guys.